Hey guys! So, welcome back to my channel. I decided I'm actually going to start a brand new segment. It seems like everyone's doing story time lately. So I decided, why not? Let's tell some really embarrassing / possibly embarrassing stories of my life for you guys to listen to. And you might be asking yourself, Kim, why are you wearing that ridiculous tiara? What is going on? Well, let me tell you. See, now that it is March, there are a billion things going on. It seems like March really is that whole like March Madness, away from that whole like basketball March Madness thing. It's my mom's birthday in March. It's my second mom's birthday in March. It's one of my good friend's kid's birthday in March. My brother's girlfriend's birthday is in March. And my birthday is in March. Thus, the birthday crown. So I figured it'd be really great to start off, March, even though we're like, what, 5-6 days in? Yes. 6 days into March with a birthday story time. Yes, we're gonna do a birthday story time. But, I figured why not go along with my, worst birthday stories. Because let me tell you, just because it's your birthday doesn't mean things go as planned. As a matter of fact, my birthday is notorious for going wrong. Like, I don't know what it is, but I end up having the worst birthday sometimes. Yeah, so I figured it'd be really great to let you guys know what some of those are. In fact, I even wrote them down. So, I really honestly can't remember a lot of my younger birthdays for whatever reason. I mean, I guess I could go through pictures, which I might end up doing at the end of the month, since, anyways, I can't remember a lot of my younger birthdays for whatever reason, but I can a lot of my, teenagers into like now. And a lot of them have really stuck out as kind of really sucky birthdays, especially the ones that I really want to be great, amazing birthdays. They somehow turn out to be really terrible birthdays, and it's like the harder I plan, the worse they are. So, one of the worst birthdays I can remember, worst birthdays I can remember is actually my 13th birthday. I was super excited to turn into a teenager, to be a teenager. My parents really wanted to celebrate, and so they got me a hotel room for me and my friends to hang out in, to spend time in. It had a pool, so it's supposed to be this like big slumber party, and they were supposed to like just come and hang over and just do the thing, and it was really great. And so we got this really nice hotel room, and all the girls came that I invited. I was like in this group of like 6 or 7 girls, and so everything was all great until it came time to go swimming. And back then they had this store called the Limited 2, and 2 of the girls that I invited used to be best friends, I think like in elementary school or something like that. And I guess they had went shopping together for my birthday present, which they got there. And one of them ended up buying a swimsuit that the other girl really wanted. And seriously, that whole entire thing, like this fiasco over this stupid bathing suit, ruined the whole night. Like, they ended up being in bad moods and wanted to go home, and just were like really catty to each other, and then everyone else like took sides. It was like ridiculous, and I felt so bad because my parents spent so much money on this hotel room, and it turned out really crappy, and I was upset for the rest of the night because everything got ruined, and just, it was really stupid. But we were 13, so I guess that could be like an excuse, I guess. I don't know. So another really sucky birthday party I had was when I turned 18, and I guess, I think from what I hear, and I don't know if I like blocked it out because it was such a bad birthday or what happened, but my mom and my dad threw me a birthday party, and So everyone came, and I was dating this guy at the time who really liked to drink, and it was like the only way he could have fun was to drink. So of course he, wanted alcohol and he wanted all this stuff, and my parents definitely were not like the yes, teen drinking is so cool thing. So of course there was no alcohol at my party, which was okay with my friends that were there. Like my friends weren't the drinking type. At least if it was there, cool. If it wasn't, whatever. So anyway, this boyfriend at the time found a way to bring alcohol to the party and wanted everyone to drink, and the friends who like were super opposed to drinking, like just like I don't know. It was weird, like almost offensive that it was even there. They got so upset, and it was like at my house, so I don't know. Anyway, I think I probably ended up getting in a fight with my boyfriend about having it there, and I got in a fight with the friends because they left all early and I didn't want them to leave, and it must have been seriously so bad that I just like blocked it out because I don't remember it, but I mean, I'm just assuming it was probably really, really, really sucky. Um, so kind of a pattern I'm noticing here. But now for my 21st birthday, it was an okay birthday, but it was super awkward, and it definitely wasn't the 21st birthday that I had like spent my time imagining. And it's really funny because after high school, I separated myself from everybody else, and I didn't like keep in touch with that many people, but some of my other friends did, and I kind of started reconnecting with some of them right before everyone's 21st birthday. So it was like the summer that I was like 20 years old. So I ended up like, and everyone had birthday like every 3 months. So when I reconnected with my friends, I threw one of them a 21st birthday party at my house in my backyard, and we had food and drinks, and I decorated, and it was amazing and super fun, and just like this really great 21st birthday party. A lot of people came. There was no drama. It was just great. So then, when my next friend turned 21, again, but it was at my house, so we threw him this really great party. A lot of people came, bought all the stuff, and it was a lot of fun. He ended up, really enjoying it and everything like that. Well, right before my birthday, because the other two friends turned 21 first, they started going out and hanging out, and I got into a fight with one of the girls that I was really good friends with because she started kind of like dissing me out on our plans, and she wouldn't include us, which was okay, but then she would lie about it, and it was really stupid at the time. And I think if we weren't so young, we could both be adult about it and just be honest with each other. Anyways, so when my birthday came up, we were talking again, but we weren't like really great friends. So I ended up having to throw myself a 21st birthday party. I planned the whole thing by myself. I paid for the whole thing by myself, minus like some that my younger brother helped me pay for. But it was so awkward because I had like my new group of friends, and then that group of friends, and then I invited some other people that I was kind of friends with, but like not close friends with. And honestly, the whole night I just sat there wishing that we had never gotten in a fight, and that it just wasn't what I expected, and it wasn't the way I wanted to welcome my 21st birthday. And it was just really, really hard to deal with, knowing, I don't know, I should have known a lot of things back then, but it just really sucked a lot for me. And I remember crying that night because it just was so awkward and so just, I was so unhappy. And so yeah, that my 21st birthday just sucked on that side of things. And then finally, the fourth birthday that I can remember that really just kind of ruined birthdays for me altogether was actually last year. I had, again, and with that same kind of group of friends a little bit, we had started distancing a little bit, but we were still good friends until somebody else showed up, and all of a sudden, like, she was best friends with him, and so that was fine. But because that was happening, I was getting closer to a friend that I had been actually best friends with in middle school, and then we had a falling out, and then we were, anyways. So I had this like two different groups of friends, and I was hanging out with my sister-in-law, but she had broken up with my brother, and it was like a mess. I had this mess of friends, but all of them meant so much to me, and I really wanted everyone to be, at my birthday, and everybody showed up to where I had my birthday party, which was really great, and I really, really, really appreciate that everybody did that. But it was so awkward. Like, it was so awkward because nobody liked each other, and nobody really gets along, and it just, the whole night was me trying to go from this group to this group to this group to this group. And even though I really appreciate the fact that they all went, because they didn't have to, and I can never thank any of them enough for doing so, to put everything aside for me. I almost think it would have been better if I just wouldn't have had the birthday party at all. And seeing that, it just really put off everything for me. But then, to continue on everything, my birthday was actually on a Sunday last year. And I, had been drinking, so I woke up really late. And my brother was just leaving to work. And I kid you not, he saw me, we had talked, and nothing. My dad, had left, like, he wished me happy birthday, and then he went up to the mountains to go gamble, which he always does every Sunday, but he didn't even, like, stay home. I don't know. It was just the most awkward and sad thing. And then I had plans to go to dinner with one of my friends. He was a newer friend. And he was like, okay, yeah, we could go, we'll go eat, whatever. And he ended up making plans to go to dinner with all these other people. And then finally called me and was like, oh, are you going to come to dinner with us? And I, didn't know what time we were going or anything, so I wasn't ready. And he ended up going with everybody else, and I kind of just got forgotten all the way around. And my brother even made it a fact where he, texted me. He's like, oh, I forgot, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And, yeah, it just really sucked, and it kind of made me realize or see at that time that wasn't really important to anybody. And it was just, it was hard to deal with, and even now it still really hurts. So I'm completely off-putting with my birthday. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to celebrate it. I'm really over it all the way around, and I'm not even in my 30s. So I just thought I would share with everybody some of my worst birthdays, because they do happen, and I learned a lot from them, and I do appreciate the people who wish me happy birthday and celebrate my birthday with me, because, I actually mean something to those people for them to remember me. But sometimes, I don't know, it just feels like it's an obligation and not really a wanting to. So, yeah, that is my story time Sunday today. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my terrible birthdays, and hopefully you guys cannot relate to these, and I'm sorry if you can, because nothing hurts worse than having really horrible birthday stories, but I'm sure there's probably a lot worse out there too. If you guys would like to hear more like this, or would like more story times, please hit the subscribe button below. I will be doing birthday themed stuff all March long, just for the simple fact that it is my birthday this month, and, even though my birthday kind of just sucks, why not? So, stay tuned for some really great birthday stories coming next Sunday, and some birthday DIYs, and, yeah, just hang out with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!